have to be contractually. However, dribs and drabs of this will probably leak out over the course of time, and you know, but I can talk in general with regard to the economics of it and the specific elements of it. Number one, I want to tell you that I am totally satisfied that we've reached fair market value for our asset on a go-forward basis. Number two, the arrangement is for a 4-year period of time with an option to extend through the 2012-2016 period, if indeed Chicago is selected as the host city in 2016 at a substantial premium. We were able to sit back and determine and assess value from being in Chicago, and I will tell you that it is a significant premium to us if indeed we do wind up with Chicago as the host city. So it's a 4 to 8 year partnership. Given the nature of the relationship at the present time, I think it is a relationship we will be in for as far as the eye can see. There are 2 additional elements of this program which make it extraordinarily athlete-centric. The focus of the entire program has as much to do with athlete development as it does with just the pure economics of taking our brand and giving someone a license to use our brand. And one of those elements is something which had its roots, I will tell you, in soccer. We came up with an innovative plan when I was at Major League Soccer, which interestingly enough was called Project 40, but it had to do with the fact that it was 40 kids involved in it and not 30 medals. But you know, I get fixated on the simplistics of life, so you know, we reinvent ourselves, but not sometimes in a revolutionary way. So what we have created is a Project 30 fund with significant financial and other resources devoted to it, where we will be able to take those resources and apply them against a peculiar hole that we have in our development process that exists in the post-collegiate time frame, and that is what we have called in the past emerging elites. How do we wean a young man and young woman from that time period where they leave the safe cocoon of college or university, knowing who their coach is, knowing where they're going to train, knowing where they're going to live, knowing where the training table is, knowing where they're going to eat, and all of a sudden they get thrown out into the wide world and they've got to make all of these decisions and balance a checking account, making sure that payments get made, and in certain instances they get large sums of money that they acquire, and they don't get a whole lot of direction with regard to where they go, and they have a wide variety of people pulling at them, including the next group that I'm going to talk to, which is the agents and prospective coaches, and do they have a shoe deal or do they not have a shoe deal? We are going to enter into that fray, and we're going to start giving some direction and creating the economic incentives for that transition. It is a program that is still still a work in progress with regard to the details. It's a program that is going to be administered by USATF and not by the shoe company, and which to a certain degree starts to change the paradigm of the economics of this business. I will tell you that I have long-range plans with regard to how that paradigm gets changed, and this is a first step in that direction. In addition to that, we have received some contractual assurances that Nike will be a principal player in their other endorsement policies with regard to track and field athletes and certain safeguards attached to it. Nike is going to be a vital partner in our prospective event generating areas such as US Jamaica meet, where they've pledged significant resources to the meet itself, including delivering athletes. So it's a wide-ranging arrangement. Again, I am very, very comfortable with the finances. I put this program before our board of directors in the past week, and my actions were ratified unanimously, and we are looking forward to the next 4 to 8 years with them.